It's currently the hottest medication that helps you lose weight. From Oprah to Amy Schumer, it seems everyone who's anyone has benefited from its results.
But what is it, and what should you know before embarking on a course of Semaglutide? Thankfully, Erica Loren, founder of Parasol Aesthetics, Dermatology and Wellness, is here to shed the light and the pounds on everything. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure.
So a lot of us have heard of Semaglutide. Talk to us about what it is, how does it work, what results people can see.
So it originally came out as a weight loss medication, and they noticed that the people, or as a diabetes medication, and they noticed people on it would lose a lot of weight. So they started marketing it under the brand names of Wegovy, and they also have it under Ozempic. But it helps your insulin glucose levels to balance out, and it also helps to send signals to the brain that you're full before you are, and it slows the intestines, so food stays in the intestines and stomach longer, so you feel full, so you lose weight while you're on it, and fairly quickly.
What should our viewers at home consider when determining, who to talk to about using this medication and who it's best for?
Well, I feel like a lot of people are getting on the bandwagon of wanting to have semaglutide in clinics, but my clinic specializes not only in weight loss, but bioidentical hormones. So we're looking at how is your weight affected by multiple different pathways in your body, whether it be genetics or your hormones or diet, exercise, and then insulin and glucose balance. So making sure you're speaking to someone who really is well versed in all those aspects of weight loss so that you can have long-term control of the weight.
Well, when it comes to putting anything in your body, right, the first question a lot of people have is, what are the possible side effects? So what are they in this case?
So with most of these, it's gastrointestinal, so nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation. And constipation is the most common, but there are things I tell my clients they can use in order to make sure things are flowing through, so they don't get backed up.
Nice way of putting that.
Yeah.
What are some other important factors that people should consider before starting their own weight loss journey, whether it's with this product or any other products out there?
Well, I think there are a lot of people, as I said, doing this. So you'll see specials where the price is very low, but you have to know that there's a starting dose that you start at on month one, and then you go up on 2 and then 3. So a lot of them are keeping it at that starting dose, and I get patients come in from somewhere else who are not losing weight because you're supposed to increase, but yes, it does cost more to increase. So being mindful of that, and also, yeah, they'll tell you you don't have to exercise while you're on that, but you're never going to keep that weight off if you don't put in the work. If you want long-term success, diet, exercise, and the semaglutide.
That's so important, and that was going to be my next question, because in fact a lot of people, when they embark on the weight loss journey, it can be a little scary of, once I get my results in, how do I keep this off? So you're encouraging, it's going to be a lot more than just the semaglutide.
Like a lifestyle change.
Yes, yes, because semaglutide is something that assists you. It'll help this, get off the plateau and get things rolling. But to keep it off, definitely like diet, exercise. I usually recommend like lean proteins, lots of vegetables and fruits. But I also have a step-down program for my clients. So they'll get on supplements that we have, like Craving Curb and Nature Glutide, to help keep their insulin and glucose levels balanced, and to also stimulate like suppression of the appetite. So those are natural ways as they get off that I put them on.
So obviously all medications come to an end, and with this, as we've mentioned, as we talked about, this is a lifestyle thing. This is not a fix-all. It doesn't stop there and everything's better.
Yes.
You need to. This is just like a kickstart to the weight loss, but you have to maintain it and make sure you adjust your lifestyle to reflect what you've already done with the medication when you've had it.
Yes, I mean, it is a newer medication, so I think we're still discovering like how long will this work and what you have to do after. But I think with anything that's come out for weight loss, there's no magic pill, but this is very close to it as far as stimulating and getting people like to lose quite a bit of weight, even if they've had really stubborn like weight loss in the past. So.
Now, Erica, before we go, you have a special offer for our viewers.
I do. So for any viewers who mentioned this show today about the semaglutide on Morning Blends, you will get your first month for $149. So
that's great.
Wonderful.
To take advantage of the special offer, call or text the number on your screen, and you can also visit theparasolcompanies.com for more info.